Amorim admits MU's bigger issues ahead of Man City clash. Lindelof wants out, Van Nistelrooy wants in, a win-win deal for all parties. Owen speaks on heartbreaking situation at Manchester United. Amorim needs to unlock a star who can start for Man City. Ruben Amorim, the head coach of Manchester United, has acknowledged that his team faces bigger challenges than Manchester City, even though their rivals are currently struggling with poor form. Speaking ahead of the Manchester Derby, Amorim highlighted that despite City enduring their worst run of form under Pep Guardiola, with just one win in their last 10 matches and 5 consecutive losses, United's issues are more pressing. City, despite their difficulties, remain an incredibly strong team capable of turning things around at any moment, Amorim told Sky Sports. They are exceptional at what they do, and their years of consistency together as a team make them formidable. They've won so much but have also learned from their defeats. Meanwhile, Amorim's United are in a rebuilding phase, both in terms of squad and playing style. Although they recently secured a Europa League victory over Victoria Plzen, their rough start to the Premier League season underscores the significant challenges the club still faces. Amorim added, "We have bigger problems because we are working on the basics while still aiming to win like Manchester City does." The Portuguese coach admitted that both teams are far from their best form, but emphasized the high stakes of the derby and United's determination to fight for a win. This is a match where neither team is at their peak, but it's still a derby and we want to win. Leicester City's new manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy, is reportedly targeting Manchester United defender Victor Lindelof in the upcoming January transfer window. However, according to TBR Football, Leicester will face competition from Benfica and several other clubs for the Swedish centre-back's signature. Lindelof has only played 62 minutes in the Premier League this season, making him a peripheral figure at United. This lack of playing time has fueled speculation about a winter departure. United are said to be open to letting Lindelof leave on loan, aiming to cut wage costs and secure a modest loan fee. The 29-year-old's contract expires at the end of the season, meaning even a small financial return would be beneficial for United, who are currently facing financial constraints. Leicester City has emerged as a strong contender for Lindelof's services. Van Nistelrooy, who previously worked with Lindelof at United, is eager to bring the defender to King Power Stadium. Since joining Manchester United from Benfica in the summer of 2017, Lindelof has made 266 appearances and scored 4 goals. While he was a reliable option in his early seasons, he never solidified his place as the team's undisputed first-choice center-back. This season, under both Ruben Amorim and Erik ten Hag, Lindelof has been used primarily as a backup option. With only 6 months remaining on his contract, the player is keen to move in January. United, too, appear ready to part ways, seeing it as an opportunity to offload his £120, $000 a week wages. In addition to Leicester, Benfica, Lindelof's former club, has shown interest in bringing him back. Reports also suggest that Lindelof has offered himself to Juventus. Nevertheless, Leicester seems to be the most likely destination, especially with Van Nistelrooy determined to reunite with his former teammate. Leicester's defensive struggles have been glaring this season, with the team conceding 34 goals in 16 Premier League matches. The Dutch manager believes Lindelof's experience and composure can stabilize the Foxes' fragile backline. For Lindelof, this move represents a chance to rejuvenate his career after a frustrating spell at Old Trafford. With his top-level experience and strong game-reading abilities, the 30-year-old could become a crucial figure in Leicester's battle for Premier League survival. This deal has all the makings of a mutually beneficial move for Lindelof, Leicester City, and Manchester United. Former Manchester United striker Michael Owen has expressed his disappointment over the cost-cutting measures being implemented by Sir Jim Ratcliffe at the club. Recently, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has overseen significant staff reductions at Manchester United to minimize operational costs. In an interview with the Manchester Evening News, Owen revealed that some of his close friends lost their jobs after the club laid off around 250 employees. He shared his heartbreak over the profound impact of these decisions. It's truly heartbreaking to see people you've known for years lose their jobs. For the average fan, all they care about is the team winning trophies. But for those of us who've lived in that environment, it's incredibly hard to accept, Owen said. Owen, who played 52 matches for Manchester United between 2009 and 2012, highlighted how these layoffs have altered the club's internal structure. He reflected on his fond memories of the past and emphasized how the club's staff, ranging from logistical workers and doctors to cafeteria employees, formed what he described as a real family. It's easy to say change everything, but these are real people with families and lives. Most importantly, they've dedicated themselves to the club for years, Owen added. Despite the emotional toll, Owen remains optimistic that Manchester United will reclaim their former glory. They'll win titles again, maybe in 3 years, 5 years, or even longer, but it's inevitable. They're too big to stay down for long, he asserted. The former striker also expressed hope that Manchester United will have the world's best stadium within the next 5 years, recognizing that the current restructuring is part of an essential growth cycle. Manchester United are currently enduring a challenging season, sitting in 13th place in the Premier League standings, a stark contrast to the club's historic dominance. Ruben Amorim is set for his first Manchester derby as Manchester United manager, leading his team into a crucial clash at the Etihad Stadium. The Red Devils head into the game following a 2-1 Europa League victory over Victoria Plzen, but their Premier League form remains a concern after back-to-back losses. Ending this disappointing run against their noisy neighbors would be a massive boost for Amorim and his players. However, history isn't on their side. United have lost their last 3 visits to the Etihad against Pep Guardiola's side. To make a statement, Amorim must overcome this challenge amidst a squad riddled with injuries. United's defensive woes continue to mount. Veteran center-back Johnny Evans, often called upon during injury crises, is almost certain to miss the derby after sustaining an injury against Ipswich Town. Additionally, Luke Shaw remains sidelined with a recurring hamstring problem, marking his 4th lengthy injury spell that has kept him off the pitch for a total of 4.5 years. United's defense will likely remain unchanged from the Victoria Plzen game, with Matthijs de Ligt, Lisandro Martinez, and Noussair Mazraoui tasked with containing Erling Haaland, the Premier League's leading scorer. In the face of these challenges, Amorim must utilize Bruno Fernandes in his preferred role to have any chance of springing a surprise at the Etihad. The Portuguese star has long been United's creative heartbeat. This season, he has delivered 8 goals and assists in 15 matches, despite often being deployed deeper alongside Casemiro in midfield. When allowed to play higher up the pitch, Fernandes thrives, maximizing his creativity to unlock opposition defenses. Paul Scholes has praised him as a phenomenon, and if used correctly, Fernandes could be the key to breaking United's Etihad curse. Statistics from the 2024-25 season further bolster Fernandes's case. Among City's attacking stars, only Erling Haaland, 14 goal involvements, surpasses Fernandes, 8. Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, and Jack Grealish all trail behind in combined goals and assists. These numbers suggest Fernandes could not only compete for a starting spot at City, but also potentially become a perfect fit in Pep Guardiola's system, a team currently struggling for creativity, having scored just 5 goals in their last 4 matches. Derbies are always unpredictable, and Amorim has reasons to believe his team can achieve a breakthrough at the Etihad. A victory would not only provide a huge morale boost, but also serve as a perfect springboard for the Portuguese manager's tenure at Old Trafford. Can Fernandes, so often United's savior, deliver once again? Tonight's showdown at the Etihad will be the ultimate test for Ruben Amorim and his squad. Thanks for tuning in to MU Daily Zone. We hope you enjoyed today's updates on all things Manchester United. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your fellow Red Devils, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll always stay updated with the latest news. Until next time, stay passionate, stay united, see you soon.